Hi, my name is Kirk Hamilton. I'm a practicing physician assistant of 30 years, nutrition, prevention, and integrative medicine, author, health educator, and host of this show, the Staying Healthy Today Show. Today's show topic is dying for nuts. Nuts have been a very popular food recently. Many trials and experts have suggested to eat lots of nuts because it'll help you lose weight, get good fats, etc. So recently, I reviewed a paper in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition where they took approximately 20,000 physicians over about a 10-year period, and it showed that those who consumed the most nuts had reduced risks of death, especially cardiovascular disease death. And when they compared someone who consumed nuts about once a month versus someone who consumed it 5 times per week, there was a 26% reduction in deaths. Interestingly enough, that 5 times per week is also what we reviewed in the MIND diet to reduce risk to Alzheimer's disease. It was 5 servings of nuts reduce risk. So let's talk a little bit about nuts. I don't know if you all remember, but I'm 58 years of age. So about a half century ago, when I was hanging out in our living room, and on the table there was a big bowl of nuts. They weren't shelled. They were all in different colors in their shells. And to crack a nut, and to crack 3 walnuts, let's say, took forever, and I got a little bit of meat out of it and a bunch of little splintered shells, and it was like exhausting. Point being is that nowadays we can buy a big bag full. I can go to any grocery store and get raw nuts and a huge amount of nuts, and they're very calorie dense. So the first thing is, it's not even like if you imagine Paleolithic man. Paleolithic man, let's say they ate nuts. Well, they might get a nut or here and crack it and get a little meat out of it. So this is abnormal, even though they're nice, pristine, raw nuts, to get big bagfuls. Be careful. They're calorie dense. Fat, any oil or any fat, is 2.5 times the calorie per amount of space as a carbohydrate or a protein. 9 calories per gram versus 4 calories per gram. So caution, even though it's been reported that nuts help you lose weight. So I wanted to give you a little visual here. A serving is about 1 ounce of nuts. Now, I have no idea what that was until I went around and bought some. So this is a serving of almonds, 1.25 ounces, or about 1/3 of a cup. These are spliced almonds, about 1/3 of a cup, 1.25 ounces. These are walnuts, a little better in omega-3 fats, but again, 1/3 of a cup, 1.25 ounces. Now, just out of curiosity, the walnuts serving is 230 calories. This one is 200 calories for the almonds, and the spliced almonds are 200 calories. So, fair amount. So just so you can get an eyeball, it's about a palmful. I always tell my patients to, a palmful of nuts, but it's a big palmful. All right, that is a serving, if you can see it here. That is a serving of walnuts. And a real quick blazing count of walnut halves: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That was a bad count, but somewhere between 10 and 14 halves of walnuts. So again, that's plenty in a day. So the moral of this story is, nuts are good for you. I like them better than just pouring oil all over things, because they have fiber, they have protein, and they're protected, so the oil in there is not damaged. And there are also antioxidant vitamins in there, like vitamin E, that help protect the oils. So, as usual, a summary of what I just said is in the video description below this YouTube. There is a link to the article which I referenced in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. You can sign up for my health letter, Kirk's Power Aging Tips. Go to my website, kirkspoweraging.com, and you have a great day, and have a little palm full of nuts, and I'll talk to you soon.